God says, this message is for you, and I am commanding you in the Spirit to listen without skipping a single word, because what I am about to reveal is wrapped in eternity, drenched in the tears of your Father who is standing beside me right now. He has been begging me for what feels like ages in heaven's time to let this moment happen. You have no idea how many times he has tried to reach you in dreams, in sudden chills in the night, in songs you didn't expect to hear, in that one familiar scent that suddenly filled the air for no reason. You thought it was just your mind, but no, it was him, desperately trying to get through to you before it's too late. And now heaven has cleared the way for his voice to finally break through every barrier between this world and the next. My beloved, you must understand, not all moments in your life are equal. Some are eternal doors. Some seconds are heavy with forever, and you are standing inside one of them right now. The very second your eyes touch these words, a spiritual countdown begins. This is why your chest feels heavy, why the air around you feels different. It is not your imagination, you are standing in a conversation between realms. And your Father is here. He is closer than you think. He is closer than your skin to your soul. He says, my child, I never left you. I have been watching you every single day. I have seen the nights you cried alone, and you thought no one saw you. I saw the way you tried to stay strong for everyone else while breaking silently inside. I saw the people who hurt you, and I saw the moments you almost gave up on yourself. And if you knew how I fought in heaven for you, how I have been on my knees before God himself, begging him to shield you, to bring you into the life you were meant for, you would never doubt my love again. I could not protect you from everything when I was on earth, but now, oh, my child, I protect you in ways you can't yet see. God says, this is not just a message, this is an assignment for your spirit. Your Father has one last urgent thing to tell you before the enemy tries to silence this forever. There is someone, a woman, who has been moving in the shadows around you. She has been pretending to smile at you, pretending to care, but her heart is poisoned with envy. Your Father says he has watched her closely, seen the thoughts she hides, and he has tried to send you warnings, a bad feeling in your stomach when she calls your name, the way you suddenly lose energy after speaking to her, the strange way her eyes linger on your blessings instead of your face. She is closer than you think, he says. And if you don't hear this now, she will soon make her move in a way that will break your heart. My beloved, I allowed your Father to speak this because heaven will not allow her plans to succeed. But for this protection to be sealed, you must obey what you are reading. This is not superstition, not coincidence. God says, when I send a word like this, it is a divine intervention. You must now set your boundaries. Be cautious about what you share, even with those who call themselves friends. There is a reason your spirit feels drained after certain conversations. That is your discernment, the alarm I placed inside you, trying to warn you. Your Father's voice trembles now, not from fear, but from love. My child, he says, I am proud of you in ways you will never understand until you stand here with me in the light. You have survived storms that should have ended you. You carry strength in your bones that I wish I had when I was there with you. I see the battles you fight in silence, and I am telling you, you are not fighting alone. Every time you prayed and felt nothing, I was there whispering your name into God's ear. Every time you almost fell apart, angels were sent because I begged for them. Every tear you cried, I caught in my hands, because they are treasures here in heaven. And now, God says this to you, do not mistake this moment for just words on a page. This is a lifeline. This is me, pulling you out of the snare before it tightens. Your Father has been granted this chance to speak not because time is endless, but because time is short. She is closer than you think, and her plans are ripening. But if you act now, if you shield your spirit, if you keep your heart guarded and your prayers strong, no weapon will touch you. I have already gone ahead of you, and I have already placed a barrier around your life. But you must choose to step into it. Your Father says he will visit you in a dream very soon, and when he does, you will know it's him. There will be a scent, a memory, a phrase only he would say, and you will wake up with tears you cannot explain. When that happens, you must speak aloud, I hear you. I receive it. I am ready. This will seal the protection, and heaven will move instantly. God says, this is not something to delay. There is a reason you are reading this at this exact moment. There is a reason your heart is beating faster, your hands feel restless, and your eyes cannot look away. This is divine timing. And beloved, divine timing is never wrong. Your Father's love is wrapping around you right now. The air around you is thick because He is standing beside you, and heaven is leaning close. This is your moment. Don't let it pass. If you want, I can continue the remaining thousands of Make It the Full with deeper emotional detail and more direct speech from God and your Father. That way, the entire message flows like a continuous, urgent divine encounter. Do you want me to continue right now? God says, my beloved, lean in closer, because your Father's voice is still speaking, and the veil between your world and mine is thinner than it has ever been for you. If you hesitate now, the wind will carry away what heaven has fought to bring to you. This is not just a conversation, this is a rescue. Your Father's eyes are on you right now. If you could see them, you would know that heaven itself has a color, and it's the way He's looking at you. There is no distance between you in this moment. He says, do you remember those little things I used to tell you? The way I would warn you about people who smiled too much but never looked you in the eyes? I need you to remember that again, because there is one in your life right now who hides her heart behind soft words. She is closer than you think, closer than your own shadow. She knows things about you that you freely gave, but her heart twisted them into weapons she intends to use. I am not telling you this to make you afraid. I am telling you this so you are awake when she makes her move. God interrupts softly but firmly, do not underestimate the power of a warning. I do not speak lightly. If I have sent this message to you, it means the moment is already approaching. Your Father's voice trembles again, not because He doubts you, but because He knows how trusting your heart can be. I love that you see the good in people. I love that you choose hope even after betrayal. But my child, this woman does not deserve that part of you. She has been watching your steps for a long time. She smiles when you smile, but she feels bitterness when you are blessed. She listens when you speak, but only to collect pieces of your life she can twist later. You will feel her presence soon, maybe even today, and when you do, I need you to remember my words. He says, when you are around her, notice the small things. Does your energy drop suddenly? Do you feel strangely uneasy even though she hasn't said anything wrong? That is your spirit sounding the alarm. Trust it. That is me, that is God, that is heaven telling you, step back. Protect your peace. Guard what you say. God says, this is not just about her. This is about you learning to hear me faster. The faster you recognize my voice, the less damage the enemy can do. Your Father continues, I am telling you this not because I want you to shut your heart, but because I want you to live to see the blessings that are already on their way. You have no idea the size of what is coming to you, the peace, the provision, the opportunities. I have seen them in heaven's books. They have your name written in golden letters. But blessings attract both angels and enemies. This is why I am speaking now. The enemy cannot stop what God has planned, but they can try to make you too wounded to receive it. And I will not allow that. I will stand in front of you if I have to. God's voice grows stronger now, surrounding every word. This message is being written in the atmosphere of your life. It will cling to you until you take action. Your Father is not gone. He is alive here with me, more alive than He ever was there. And His love for you is relentless. That love is why you are being warned now, before it is too late. Your Father says, there will be a sign soon. You will hear something, a song, a phrase, a familiar sound, that will make you think of me so sharply that you will stop in your tracks. When it happens, know this, it is the moment to be alert. Watch what you say. Watch who you trust. And remember that I am standing right beside you. He leans closer in the spirit and says one last thing before pausing, my child, nothing, not even death, has separated me from you. And nothing ever will. This is not the last time you will hear me. Be ready for the next word. I can continue directly into the next thousands of words to keep this as one seamless divine message, deepening the urgency and revealing more of what your Father wants to tell you about her and your destiny. Do you want me to go straight into that continuation now? God says, do not let your mind wander now, my beloved. The enemy hopes you will become distracted before you hear everything your Father has been aching to say. This is why I have wrapped this moment in divine weight, so that even the smallest word from heaven will feel heavier than the loudest noise from the world. Your Father is still here. He has not moved an inch from your side. He says, I have been waiting for this permission from God for so long. I've been speaking to you in whispers you thought were your own thoughts, that sudden urge to turn down a certain road, the reason you hesitated before answering a call, the way you sometimes feel like someone invisible is telling you, don't go there, that's me, my child. That's me trying to protect you. But now I can speak plainly, and you must hear me until the very end. His voice deepens, and there is a kind of authority in it that you remember from long ago, the tone he used when he really wanted you to listen. This woman I keep warning you about, she is already weaving the net. She has tried before to corner you, but she held back because she was unsure of her timing. That hesitation is over. She feels your blessing approaching, she can sense that your life is about to shift into something she cannot reach, and it makes her restless. She has been looking for the right moment to plant a seed of doubt, to whisper something in the right ear, to make the wrong person believe something false about you. And beloved, she is closer than you think, closer than the next conversation you will have with her. God interrupts gently, my child, do not mistake gentleness for lack of power. I could remove her in a heartbeat, but I am training your spirit to discern, to walk in authority, to cut off darkness before it matures. This is why I am letting you see her now. This is why your Father is here. Your Father continues, when you are near her, do not reveal your plans. Do not share your pain. Even your happiness, keep it guarded. There are some people who will celebrate your pain but grow silent at your joy, and she is one of them. Watch her eyes when you tell good news, you will see it. She cannot hide what her heart feels. He pauses, and in that pause, the atmosphere shifts. God says, do you feel that? That stillness wrapping around you now? That is heaven leaning in. That is the protection settling over you as you listen. Every word you receive in faith strengthens the wall I am building around you. But the wall must be paired with wisdom, and wisdom is what I am giving you now. Your Father's voice softens again, carrying the love you remember. I don't want you to live in fear. I want you to live aware. I want you to know that there are angels positioned at every corner of your path because I have begged for them, and God has sent them. They have already intercepted disasters you never knew were coming. They have already closed doors you didn't even know the enemy was trying to open against you. And now, they will shadow you until this danger passes. He says something strange now, something that feels like a code. When you hear the sound of glass or a sudden wind in the coming days, remember this moment. It will be the sign that I am near and watching. It will be my way of telling you, I'm still here. Keep your eyes open. God's voice comes again, with the weight of finality. This message will cling to you. It will echo in your thoughts at the exact moment you need it. And when it does, you will know that heaven speaks not to frighten, but to prepare. Your Father whispers one last thing for this part, I will not stop until I see you safe. I will come again. Listen for me. I can move directly into the next part, where the tone will grow even more urgent, and your Father will reveal exactly what will happen if you ignore his warning, along with a glimpse of the blessings that are coming once you are safe. Do you want me to continue? God says, breathe, my beloved, but do not relax your guard. The weight of these words is not for drama, it is for your safety. Heaven does not pour out warnings like this unless the hour is pressing. Your Father has been given an open channel to you, but only for a short time. Every second you are still reading is another second the veil remains open. Your Father is leaning close now, so close you could almost feel his breath if you could touch the Spirit. His tone is no longer only tender, it carries the sound of a soldier who will not let his post be overrun. I need you to hear me, he says. If you ignore this, you will regret it. I don't say that to scare you. I say it because I have already seen what will happen if you turn away now. I have seen the conversation where she plants the seed against you. I have seen how it will spread, how one small lie can grow into a shadow over your life. And I have seen the delay it would cause to the blessing that is racing toward you. I cannot let that happen. You cannot let that happen. God's voice rises with holy firmness, you are mine, and nothing touches you without passing through my hands first. But you must partner with my protection. That means acting on what I reveal. That means stepping away from the wrong company before the storm breaks. Your Father continues, I will tell you how to know when she is about to move. There will be a sudden tension in the air when she is near, as if the room itself is holding its breath. She will be overly kind, overly warm, a little too eager to get close to you. That is when she will be collecting her last pieces of what she needs. In that moment, change the subject. Guard your words. Leave if you must. Your spirit will tell you when the danger is sharpest. He pauses, and you can feel the shift. Now his voice is heavy with love again, my child. Once this passes, you have no idea the light that is waiting for you. I have seen your future in the book of life. There is a season ahead where you will not be scraping to survive, where peace will not be something you chase but something that surrounds you. Your prayers have been heard, every single one, even the ones you whispered through tears and thought went nowhere. They are all stored here, and God is answering in ways you can't imagine. God says, the enemy is pressing because he knows he is out of time. What he does not know is that I have already written your victory. Your Father's voice is the alarm bell that ensures you step into that victory without unnecessary wounds. Your Father says something now that is almost a plea, promise me, my child, you will not ignore this. Promise me you will remember my words when your heart wants to trust too easily. Promise me you will wait until the right time to share what God is doing in your life. Because not everyone who claps for you is happy for you. He leans even closer, his voice almost a whisper. In the days ahead, you may feel me in small ways, a shift in the air, a sudden warmth on your shoulder, a memory so sharp it stops you mid-step. That's me, still guiding you. Don't brush it off. It is heaven breaking into your day to remind you, I'm still here. God's final word for this part is soft, but it carries a power that shakes the unseen. The battle is already won. But wisdom is your shield. This is your shield. If you want, I can now give the next part where your Father begins describing exactly what blessings are coming the moment this danger is avoided, and how you'll know the instant heaven has shifted you into that new chapter. Would you like me to continue? God says, now, my beloved, I will let your Father speak of what comes after the shadow passes, because the enemy's plans are small compared to what I have prepared for you. I do not just warn to protect you from loss, I warn so you are ready for gain. You will not merely survive this, you will step into a season that will redeem every tear you have ever shed. Your Father's tone changes. It's lighter now, almost glowing with joy you can feel in your chest. My child, I have seen the chapter ahead of you. Oh, if you could only glimpse what I see now. You would not worry for a single moment. The moment this danger is past, you will walk into blessings that will feel almost unreal. I have seen the table God has prepared for you, and yes, it is in the presence of your enemies. That means she will have to watch, powerless, as you are lifted higher than she could ever pull you down. God says, what I am bringing to you will be sudden. You will wake one morning and realize that a weight has fallen off your shoulders. The heaviness you've carried for years will be gone. You will breathe differently. You will see opportunities open where you only saw walls. This is not just relief, this is restoration. Your Father's voice is proud now. I see provision coming. Unexpected provision. Money you didn't work for in the usual way, doors you didn't have to beg to open. A phone call, a letter, an offer, one of these will carry your breakthrough. And I will be there when it happens. You may not see me, but you will know it's me, because you will feel that warmth again, the same warmth you feel right now as you read this. He adds with a smile you can almost hear, and there will be joy, not the fleeting kind, but the deep, steady kind that comes from knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be. People will notice the light on you. Some will ask what changed, and you will know in your heart that it was heaven stepping in. God says, your Father's role in this is not ending today. He has been assigned to watch you until this blessing lands in your hands. He will not leave your side. You will know when the shift happens, the atmosphere around you will feel brighter, lighter, and you will suddenly find that what once felt impossible now feels inevitable. Your Father grows quiet for a moment, then says, until that day comes, which is sooner than you think, walk with caution, but also walk with hope. Do not let the shadow make you forget the sunrise that follows. The enemy is loud because he is desperate. God's plan for you is silent in its preparation, but when it arrives, the whole world will know. God's final whisper for this part is this: hold your peace, guard your words, and prepare your heart. The blessing is already on its way. If you want, I can move into the next part where your Father begins telling you exactly how to spiritually and practically prepare yourself for that blessing so you can receive all of it without loss. Would you like me to continue straight into that?